Hi, can the party who just joined us on the line named Ollie, can you please identify what company you're with?
Yes, hi, I'm with US Towing.
US Towing?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you going to be having any documents that you wish to present today?
I have many documents. I can email it or present it, but uh, yeah, I'm gonna talk first. If you need these documents, I can show to you like screenshots and all other stuff.
No, we don't need to see anything right now. You'll have the opportunity to discuss it with the judge. Thank you.
Thank you. Mhm.
Good morning. Before we go on the record, is it Mr. Ali? Ali?
Yeah, it's me. Yeah.
Um, uh, before which we're not on the record yet. Just before we get started, which company are you associated with?
I'm with US Towing. It's the legal name is S&M Limo LLC, and there is a DBA which is US Towing.
Okay, and then were you saying you do have your insurance, you just don't have it uploaded yet?
Nope, the insurance just expired as of today's morning, and I'm having an issue. Do you want me to explain to you here, or what do you?
Well, you could testify that when we get on the record, but the crux of it, my role in all of this really is just to let you know that you have 20 days from today to make sure that you get it uploaded, and then
Mhm.
your permit will be fine. But and you're welcome to testify, but there's not a whole lot I can do other than just let you know that you'll have 20 days from today to get that finalized.
Okay, I'll just like I'll be quick. I'll explain my story for you so you know what's going on with me. Okay.
Okay, and we'll do that once we get on the record then. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.
Good morning, Josh. Can you please identify what company you're representing? You're muted.
Sorry. It's CB Towing, which aka Crested Butte Towing and Transport LLC.
Okay, thank you.
And Josh, good morning. I'm ALJ Rosenberg, and we're not on the record yet. But before we get started, you will have the opportunity if you want to testify. But um, fundamentally, the issue is that you'll have 20 days from today to get your insurance uploaded into the system, and if you're able to get that accomplished, then your permit will not be canceled.
So, yeah, they should be doing it today. It's so Byberg had me on their insurance, and then I swapped because they just were like, I couldn't get a hold of nobody. Um, and then I tried to get hold of anybody, so I used a different insurance provider, had them do all the filings, and then Byberg finally messaged me back. And it's hard to say no to Byberg because difference of $580 and $1,800 is a big difference. So they were like, "Hey, we'll get it all on," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Then you guys remember how to do all the filings, all that stuff, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll get it all taken care of." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then all of a sudden I get this letter, and I'm like, "What?"
Okay. Well,
So
you're welcome to stay and testify. It doesn't, but really, it's just you're going to have 20 days from today to do that. And Ms. Riley, I think you probably have her contact information. You
I
can
do.
reach out to her if you
Yeah, I
need to.
already
But you're okay.
Yeah, I already gave her proof of the workers' comp too. And they're working on the filings, which should have been done yesterday, which might even be in the system now, or maybe this morning they get it finished. It should be done within the next day or two. I
Okay.
have it workers' comp, but just the filings is all it is. So, um, so yeah, I
Ms.
guess then we're
Riley,
good
did
to
you?
go. Can I get and exit out of here then, or
Yes,
do I need
you
to
can,
still do a testimony?
You're
you're not
welcome to
required
exit
to
out, but Ms.
stay
Riley,
and
yeah.
testify. We did get your EHN 14 updated, but your workman's comp is still pending. So we still need to get that workman's comp insurance updated, but your other three insurance policies have been updated in our system. We're still waiting for the workman's comp.
Yeah, that's who I was on the phone with yesterday was the workers' comp,
Mhm.
and they are supposed to do filings, right? They have filings to do.
Yes.
because I sent you proof of the workers' comp insurance. I don't know if you got that. They
Right,
just
but
haven't done the filings.
but it all still must be done electronically, and they just have not updated that workman's comp just yet.
Okay, yeah. So I have 20 days to do that.
Yes, that is
Oh, yeah,
correct.
okay. I'll definitely make sure that we stay in touch then. Yeah, it'll
Okay.
definitely get done. I was not very nice yesterday. I was like, you said you knew how to do this. I paid you guys for the last 2 months and you still haven't done it.
Mm-hmm.
Do your job. If I
Yep,
go get
so-
asked to tow a car, I go tow the car. So you can
Yeah.
do the filings.
Yep. Do you have my direct number or my email to stay in contact with me?
I don't, if I minimize this, will it? I'll just look at my phone and see if I have your, I'm 99% sure, but let me double check here. Let me go down here. Oh God. What's your email?
It is MARQUITA
Oh, yep.
dot
I got
RIL. Sorry.
I got you. I got it. Yeah, I got it there.
Okay.
Oh, that way. Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
Perfect. Sweet. Yeah, we've been emailing back and forth. Awesome. Perfect. And then is your email in your?
My phone number is in my email as well.
Yep, that's what I was asking.
Yep.
Perfect. I got it right there. Awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry to waste everybody's time. I'll make sure I get insurance companies doing their job.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. I don't know how to exit out of here.
Okay.
All right, well, it is noon. Harriet, if you need a minute,
here.
let me know.
I'm here.
Oh, you're all set?
Yes.
Great, great. All right, well then, since it's noon and you're all set, at this time, I'd like to call this proceeding to order and go on the record in proceeding number 25C-0068-INS. I am Kelly Rosenberg, the administrative law judge assigned to this proceeding. This is a commission standing show cause insurance hearing set by notices and complaints to individual respondents. At this time, I would like to take appearances starting with staff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Justin Larson with the Colorado Attorney General's Office on behalf of PUC staff, and with me as always is Ms. Marquita Riley, who will be our
Good
staff witness today. Sorry.
Thank you. Oh yeah, no worries. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. And then it looks like we have Mr. Ali here who would like to present. Is that correct?
Yes, Ali. Yes, thank you.
And then may I just ask you, are you an owner of US Towing?
Yes, I am the owner of the US Towing. Yeah.
Are there fewer than 3 owners in your company?
No, it's only me.
Okay. And so you have authority to speak on behalf of your company, right?
Yes,
Is
it's
that
only
correct?
me. Yeah, yeah.
Great, great. And then I see a CB Towing. Is that correct? Who is that? Or is that was Josh?
The
correct?
gentleman who has left the
Yeah.
call, I'm not sure if
Okay.
he's still on.
Okay. I don't think he wanted to participate at this point either. Thank you for that clarification. Okay, well at this time, let's have I'll just do a couple of advisements and we'll get started. I would like to inform or remind all participants that it is the commission's practice to record and webcast legal proceedings, including this one, and we have a court reporter recording every word stated. If I mispronounce anyone's name, I mean no disrespect, so just correct me and I will do my best to get it right from then on out. And at this time, staff, why don't you call your first witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. Staff calls Marquita Riley.
All right, Ms. Riley, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Riley. Can you please state and spell your name for the record?
Marquita Riley, MARQUITA RILEY.
And who is your current employer?
The Public Utilities Commission.
Can you describe your role in today's proceeding?
I am the program assistant for the transportation unit. And I review the commission records and coordinate with staff for these proceedings against motor carriers that do not have current effective levels of financial responsibility on file with the commission.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. Now, do the statutes and commission rules require motor carriers to file evidence of financial responsibility with the commission?
Yes.
Can you tell me which statutes or rules impose this requirement?
Rule 6008 requires that motor carriers file and maintain evidence of financial responsibility with the commission.
And what needs to be provided to the commission in order to show financial responsibility?
Per Rule 6008, motor carriers must electronically file certain forms. An example will be a Form E as evidence of financial responsibility.
And how long does this evidence of financial responsibility remain in effect?
Per Rule 6008 requires that each insurance company give the commission a 30-day advance written notice when insurance is not being renewed or if it's being canceled.
So when this PUC receives a notification of cancellation or non-renewal, what's the next step that you take?
I will use the commission's authorized database to compile a list of motor carriers that we receive notice of cancellation.
Thank you. And before we get into the exhibits, are you aware of whether the exhibits for today's hearing were provided to the respondents?
Yes, they were.
And can you just briefly describe how that was done?
Yes, I created a list of the motor carriers and their certificate numbers on file with the commission. I then emailed that email list over to the AG's office, and then the AG's office pre-filed the exhibits and emailed the respondents. They also copied me on the email as well.
Thank you. So that being said, let's pull up what's been marked as staff's hearing exhibit 1. Thank you. Now, can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the initial hearing cycle listing that contains the names of the respondents that the commission received notice that their financial responsibility was going to expire.
And who prepared this list?
I did.
How was it prepared?
We used the commission's off-rights database to compile this list.
And when did staff prepare this list?
On February 10th, 2025.
And can you just direct us to where that date is shown on this document?
Yes, it's on the bottom right corner.
Does the commission create a hearing cycle listing like this one as part of its regular course of business?
Yes.
And is it the commission's practice to maintain documents like this as part of its business record?
Yes.
Move to admit exhibit 1, Your Honor.
Exhibit 1 is admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, based on the list that we see up here, what action did the commission take?
The commission then sent a letter to each respondent.
Can we please pull up what's been pre-marked as staff's hearing exhibit 2? So this looks to be a collection of different documents. Can you describe what these are, Ms. Riley?
Yes, these are copies of the letters sent to the respondents on today's updated list.
And what does the information in the letters tell the respondents?
The letter explains that all operation under its authority are suspended as of the date the insurance expires, unless proof of proper insurance is submitted to the commission. It also provides notice of today's hearing and how to participate. It provides notice of today's hearing and advises that if insurance is not updated with the commission, then its authority may be permanently revoked.
When did the commission send these letters?
On February 10th, 2025.
Is it the commission's practice to create letters like this in the regular course of business?
Yes.
And is it the commission's practice to maintain the, letters like exhibit 2 as part of its business record?
Yes.
Move to admit exhibit 2, Your Honor.
Exhibit 2 is admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, does the commission require motor carriers to establish and maintain a designated agent?
Yes. Per Rule 6006 requires that each motor carrier establish and maintain a designated agent.
And were these notice letters in exhibit 2 sent to the addresses of the designated agents on file with the commission?
Yes.
And how did the commission serve these letters?
through first-class postal mail.
Thank you. Now can we please pull up what has been marked as hearing exhibit number 3? Thank you. Now, can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the attachment that was sent with the notice letters. This contains information on how to participate in today's video conference hearing.
When was this attachment sent to the respondents?
On February 10th, 2025.
And was it sent along with the notice letters that we saw in exhibit 2?
Yes, they were.
Is it the commission's practice to include this attachment with the notification letters to respondents when it holds an electronic hearing?
Yes.
And did the commission create this attachment in the regular course of business?
Yes.
Is it the commission's practice to maintain attachments like exhibit 3 in the regular course of its business?
Yes.
Move to admit exhibit 3, Your Honor.
Exhibit 3 is admitted.
Now, can we please pull up what has been pre-marked as hearing exhibit 4? Can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
Yes, this is the certificate of service for the notice letters and attachment that was sent to each respondent.
Did the commission create this certificate in the regular course of business?
Yes.
And is it the commission's practice to maintain certificates like this in its business record?
Yes.
Move to admit exhibit 4, Your Honor.
Exhibit 4 is admitted.
Thank you. Now, the language on the certificate, Ms. Riley, just to summarize some of the quotes, says whose name and addresses appear below, and below that it states see hearing cycle listing. So are these the statements referring to the original hearing cycle listing we saw in exhibit 1?
Yes, that's correct.
And if we could just please return to hearing exhibit 2, which was previously admitted. Thank you. The letter informs the respondents, Ms. Riley, about what happens if it can provide evidence of insurance or surety coverage before the hearing. If the commission receives evidence of insurance or surety coverage, what happens?
Then we will not proceed against that carrier and dismiss them from the hearing cycle listing.
Did staff create an updated hearing cycle listing for today's hearing?
Yes.
Now, can we please pull up what has been pre-marked as exhibit 5? Thank you. Can you describe this document, Ms. Riley?
This is the updated hearing cycle listing for today's date. It contains the names of the respondents that still have not provided proof of current effective levels of financial responsibility with the commission.
Did staff create this list in the same way as you described for the first hearing cycle listing in exhibit 1?
Yes,
And who created this document?
I did.
When was it created?
This was created on February 24th, 2025.
Did the commission create this listing in the regular course of its business?
Yes,
And is it the commission's practice to maintain an updated hearing cycle listing like the one we see in exhibit 5 as part of its business record?
yes.
Your Honor, staff moves to admit exhibit 5.
Exhibit 5 is admitted.
Now, Ms. Riley, did staff send a letter to all motor carriers listed in hearing exhibit 5?
Yes,
Do the addresses listed in the exhibit 5 match the carrier's addresses in hearing exhibit number 2?
yes.
When is the last time you checked to see if there was any change in the status of all the carriers in exhibit 5?
This morning, February 26th, 2025.
Are you aware of any pending applications, either for suspension or abandonment, affecting any common or contract carriers listed in exhibit 5?
We don't have any pending applications at this time.
Does staff recommend dismissing any carriers listed in exhibit 5?
Yes, I do have 2 dismissals. Alpine Limousine LLC, PUC number LL-05, 01532. Insurance was updated for that carrier. And Rocky Limo LLC, PUC number LL-04383. That permit was canceled.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. And are you aware of any letters that were returned to the commission?
No, we did not have any return letters for this proceeding.
Thank you. And we can take down the exhibits whenever you get a moment. Thank you. Now, just a few concluding questions, Ms. Riley. When does the decision made after the hearing that we're in today become a final commission decision?
The recommended decision will become a final commission order decision 20 days after the administrative law judge issues their decision if no exceptions are filed.
And what happens if a carrier provides proper proof of insurance before the decision becomes a final order?
Then that recommended decision will not be enforced against that respondent.
What is staff's overall recommendation for today?
Staff recommends that the certificate or permit numbers of the motor carriers listed on here in Exhibit 5 be revoked for lack of financial responsibility as required by law, except for the two listed before, which is Alpine Limousine LLC and Rocky Limo LLC.
Thank you, Ms. Riley. Staff has no further questions for the witness, and we can rest our case.
Thank you. And I just wanted to confirm quickly, Ms. Riley, Alpine Limousine, they updated their insurance, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then Rocky Limo was canceled.
That is correct. They canceled their permit.
And those are all the questions I have for you. So now we can turn to respondent. Mr. Ali, are you still available?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Ordinarily, individuals need to have lawyers representing a company. And the reason I was asking you at the outset about the number of owners and if you have authority to speak on behalf of your company is to ensure that you were able to, in fact, testify on behalf of your company. And you did meet the requirements. So that's fine. You're able to do that. And if at this time, do you wish to testify? Is that what you would like to do, just to tell us your situation?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, at this time, actually, can I get you to, are you able to show yourself while you do this?
yeah, I can do that. I thought we're not allowed to open cameras in this meeting.
And then can you raise your right hand?
Wait for me until the camera
Yeah, of
opens.
course.
You see me? Yeah.
All right. Do you affirm or swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Great. Go ahead.
So, this is a new business I purchased like 4 months ago. So there was a previous owner for this business. I think he owned this business for like I think 2 years or something like that. So I purchased this business. I purchased the whole thing, like the trucks. It's a towing business. I purchased the trucks, like the inventory, the storage. Like I transferred all the employees. Like I took over the whole business from the previous owner, including the insurance. So there was like I think like 3 or 4 months left in his insurance too. I didn't change the business name. I didn't change anything. I didn't change the BC. Everything is the same. It's just like the transfer of ownership from the previous owner to me. And then I got this cancellation letter from the insurance. They make the decision to cancel the insurance because of number of claims or something like that on the policy. And now I have my insurance agent. She's talking with the underwriter to explain to them that all the claims were under the previous owner, not me, because that's what happened exactly. Like since I purchased the business and I move it under my name, I have no claims at all. So that shouldn't that policy shouldn't be canceled because all these claims under the previous owner, I got a new EIN number, that's like for tax purposes, but that's what I understand. Like I purchased the business, they said, yeah, you can keep everything is the same, like PUC, everything, because the legal name is the same, the business legal name is the same, the PUC is the same, dot is the same, everything is the same. So I took everything. So this is, in short, this is my situation. So I have my insurance agent now. She's trying to make the underwriter from the current insurance to understand that it's a new ownership, it's a new owner for the business. So all these claims you showing like a history claims, it's not following me because I didn't have any claims since I purchased the business. Otherwise, I already made a decision. Yesterday was the last day of operating the business. My business is not operating today. Like all the trucks in stored, I give the drivers like paid vacation, whatever. I have to pay them anyway, and I'm just trying to work with my insurance agent to maybe get the insurance back, or maybe shop find me new insurance. But the situation, like every time she tried to get a new insurance from a different insurance company, we having the same problem, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. In short,
Okay, and do you understand that? Well, it sounds like you understand you can't operate once it's canceled, but that you do have a period of time between when the written decision is issued, and we say it's 20 days from that from
yes, I
today,
understand.
but it's in reality it's a little more than 20 days because the decision doesn't go out today. But
Mhm.
once the decision is issued, which will take a few days, then at that time you'll have 20 more days to get it done, and then the decision, as you understand, won't apply to you. So
Mhm.
do you think you'll be able to get this resolved in the next 20 days?
Yeah, yeah, it should be. I hope so because I cannot shut down the business for another 20 days. It's a lot of expenses. It has like I have like
Sure,
5 drivers. They get paid like almost 1,200 a week. That's
sure.
a
No,
that's a big expense for me. Like I won't be able to pay that for another month out of pocket without operating the business. So I just give the drivers a week paid, you know, paid vacation. I said, okay, you're gonna just get paid for this week. We're not operating until I figure out the insurance thing. I've been back and forward with my insurance agent for almost a month now since I received the cancellation, the non-renewal letter from the insurance. I contact her and she has some health issues. She has like a high blood pressure. She was hospitalized in the emergency 2 days ago. So
okay,
it's like kind of these situations, But I'm trying my best to get a new insurance because I want to go back to operate my business. Because the other option for me will be selling the business or shut down the
sure.
business forever. That's
Okay. Well,
yeah.
it sounds like you understand and that you're taking steps to take care of it. But just rest assured, you have about 3 more weeks to get things resolved.
I'll do my best to get it before that 3 weeks and upload it and hopefully we get back. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Do you have anything else?
That's it. But yeah, I just confirm again. I just like yesterday was last day because I know the insurance is expiring today since like morning, something like that.
Mhm.
So I just like stop operating. I'm not doing anything. Hopefully we can get it resolved before that 2 3 weeks.
Sure, definitely. Okay, well, thank you for your time. And then with that, I actually think that we can go ahead and I will take this matter under advisement and I will issue a written decision. And then at that time, as you know, you have 20 days until it goes into effect to get the
Mhm.
insurance issue taken care of. So now we can go ahead and we can close the record for this and I will adjourn this proceeding. Thank you.
Thank you.